Do you remember how I told you that I had a phase where I went for like older Asian women? Do you remember that? I told you that on the phone. I told you I had like this MILF phase. Do you remember
I
that?
think every guy had a MILF phase. I think
No,
so. I
no,
think
not every
so.
guy.
Come on, like high school,
It's
you see like the really attractive teacher or the substitute. Come on.
okay. How do
All
you know this much?
because I was there. I would watch. I'd be like, okay, like even girls. Like I remember we had a hot substitute teacher. All the girls were like, oh, he's so cute. Like so I imagine that goes both ways.
Masculine women, feminine guys. Do you see that as a problem?
It's up to them.
Why do you feel like it's okay for you to say that men are trash?
And as a cool dude, I saw his receipts. Like, he's bringing the heat, man.
Yeah, but like, I mean, the reason I bring this up, right, is because like you had experience dating like younger guys. Yeah, are you currently dating a younger guy right now?
No, God, I finally
He's older.
switched it up. I finally
Wait,
switched it
really?
up. 10 years older now. Look at that. I went from 10 years younger to 10 years older.
Wait, what? Wait.
Yeah, he's older now.
Okay, what about the ex before your last ex? Was he?
Everybody's always been younger.
He's all younger.
All my ex-fiancés, boyfriends, always a year to like 3 to 5 years younger.
And why do you think you went for like younger guys?
I didn't. I just attracted
You just-
them. I think it's also because sometimes I look like young for my age. That's what I've been told. So there are times I've been hit on by guys, and when they find out how old I am,
Can you reintroduce yourself?
So, I'm Dr. Rosy. I'm 50 years old. So
Like flat 50.
I just turned 50.
You just
this
turned-
July.
What the hell? That's crazy. Like,
So I have been hit on guys, and when they
That's
find out how
crazy.
old I am, or if they're just like random places, they're like, "Hey," I'm like, "Just walk away, honey. Just walk away."
and could you reintroduce like what do you do for like work?
So I'm
Yeah.
a dentist. I've been a dentist for my gosh, let's see, I graduated in 2003. So yeah, I've been a dentist.
Dude, I was
for like
third
20
grade during that time.
I feel so old.
I was. We could have dated during that time. Like if you really love younger guys.
What's up, Panda? God, I would have been like,
Holy
yeah,
shit.
like coddling
Wait, the
you.
younger the better though, right?
When
I
you're
could have had
young,
that third
yes.
grade Riz.
Yeah. You guys could say, but that's yeah. I've always dated younger guys.
Oh.
So yeah. So now I'm finally dating older, and I love it.
All
I
right.
love it.
Let me go ahead and reintroduce this podcast. Welcome back to the Controvert podcast, where we talk about modern dating issues, specifically with like Asians, I guess. And I'm your host Panda, and today we're gonna talk about like dating younger guys as an older Asian woman. So I just wanted to readdress the question. Like, you just thought that they were just attractive, or it somehow clicked?
It's just always somehow clicked. I don't know. Like, I've always somehow just attracted. When I got into dental school, I would say I was between the. When I got into dental school, I was 25.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually kind of old in dental school. Everyone was like in the 22, like 23.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you just
years
had like a
old.
head start.
Yeah,
already.
so I was, my pool was younger men, if that makes sense. You know,
Okay.
so my boyfriend that I dated in dental school, he was a year, 2 years younger than me.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, that's not bad.
But
Usually that
your
kind of-
ex-husband, the one we talked about last episode,
yeah,
he was
he
like 10 years.
younger. Yeah,
That's crazy. Okay,
I would have
like,
gone to jail. Like if you backtracked it, right? I would have been like, ah, shit. I would have been a pedophile.
wait, when did you guys start dating then?
He was 22.
When
I
you guys
was-
started dating at
Yeah,
first.
and I was 32.
And you guys got married like within 6 months, right?
Oh my gosh. Like, we dated probably a total of like 6 weeks. Not 6 months, 6 weeks.
Oh, you said 6 weeks? Right?
6 weeks, yes, I know. I guess you could say I was dickmatized. I don't know, like.
Dignitized, yeah. Dicknitized.
Dickmatized.
Yeah, okay, got it. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, I know.
okay.
Lesson learned. Yeah.
I mean, okay, so I want to readdress like what we talked about last episode, where like there's guys online, they would say like, oh, if she like got married late, or if she is like in her 30s, she's still single, then she's just like there's something wrong with her, right? But I like to me, that case that happened with you, like it seems like okay, last episode I talked about how you just had like bad luck, okay?
Yeah.
But a lot of women, I think they're so idealistic with their love that it screws up their whole future, right? So I think probably you were maybe a little bit naive with 6 weeks, right?
Yeah.
We could both agree on that.
Yeah.
That's way too quick.
I was not you stupid, but yeah.
But back then, it wasn't as discussed that you should take a little bit longer to get to know this person. Now I think we're more smart the way we're dating. Like there's so much technology, like dating apps, all these things, like what to do on a first date, how to ghost someone, right? There's all these weird quirks nowadays.
Oh yeah, we didn't have TikTok to explain how like relationships, the green flags and the red flags, like there
exactly.
wasn't
yeah,
a lot of that
there's
stuff.
all these terms nowadays, right? But I mean, like the way I see it, like I don't see necessarily that older women are tattered or tainted or anything. I've dated, like I said, there's a girl that I dated 10 years older than me. It was one of the best like dates I ever had. But the thing is, I couldn't get it out of my head too, the age acceptance with the, I'm pretty sure your ex-husband had this too. Did his parents approve of you?
Yeah, they were fine.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they were fine. They knew, my parents didn't know for a little bit because he looked similar to my age.
Yeah,
because
okay.
I looked young for my age.
You still look young. That's what
thank
fucks
you,
me up.
thank you.
Like I genuinely mean it. Like some people, I say that just to like boost their ego
Yeah.
and just to be courteous and
Yeah.
get some brownie points. But like, I'm telling you, like,
Yeah, so
seriously,
I get hit on by 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds, even 40, and I'm like,
I'm still astounded.
so.
Like it's crazy.
But yeah, it's I would say, when they say, are you undateable after 35, there is that stigma. I can see some women, they're so, like you said, so idealistic.
Yeah.
They're so stuck on it. I can see that that's going to be an issue.
I like how you brought that up because it's our next video that I see you're looking at the screen, so we might as well just get to that, right?
I can see that.
Let's just get to that, and then I want to see your.
They get so much online attention that when they show up to the actual date, they feel like they can be so incredibly picky that they could have a long list of red flags for themselves, and because they're cute, it doesn't matter. But a guy has like one thing they don't like.
Remember we talked about like having a list,
Yes.
and your friends like said you should have a list of things you need
Yes.
from a guy. That's so.
And they're
funny.
like, I'm out. I don't need this attention. I can just go home and I can look at my DMs. And then you know what happens to these women? I'll tell you. They get to be, 35 and then the panic sets in. And then suddenly, they're not getting as many DMs, right? Because the game gets old at some point and they're starting to get older and they're starting to think, well, I want a kid or I want to be married or I don't want to have to fix my own toilet. This isn't a husband for that. And then all of a sudden the panic starts to set in. And then sometimes they get to 40s and things start to change. Your body starts to change a little bit. And suddenly it's massive panic. And then they're, Chelsea Handler, drinking the wine and talking to everybody about how having kids sucks. Right? Women get so much online.
First, I do want to say that, I mean, the girls I dated that were like 35 and older, they were not bad. I don't think like the panic set in, right? Maybe it did because it was easier to date them.
Yeah.
Like they would be more willing to like want to get to know me and less like confrontational.
Yeah.
But for this one, like did you have like a panic that set in when you were like age 32? That's why you're like, okay, fuck it. 6 weeks. Let's just get married.
I think, because like she was saying, women want to have a baby, so their biological clock is ticking.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't want to have kids.
Oh.
So that took a less burden.
Wait, do you have kids now?
No, fuck no. I don't have kids. I have
Oh,
my patients
shit.
have my kids, but I don't have kids at all.
Oh wow.
No.
Wait, even from like then to now, like you never want to have kids.
No.
Oh, okay. So that doesn't really apply to you then.
So because of that, I think that helped me not feel this burden like I got a date. Like the panic sets in.
Oh, so you
Because I think for some women, it panic sets in because they're like, my biological biological clock is
But
ticking. I
even
gotta
then, like the panic will set in because like guys will see you as like older,
Yeah.
and then they'll be like, okay, this girl has like way too much baggage,
Yes.
and also I don't know if she could bear my children, but you wouldn't even want to attract a guy who just
Want to
wants
have kids, yeah.
So, okay,
Yeah. I know, and it's funny because my boyfriend that now, like
Yeah.
I said, I had a manifest. I want a male version of me. He doesn't have kids either. How great is that?
Oh, wow.
He's 60. He's like a rapper and
wait,
never had kids.
This guy's a celebrity though.
Yeah, he's a
Are you
celebrity.
sure he doesn't have kids?
I know, right? My mom's
Are
like,
you
my
sure?
My mom was like, are you sure he doesn't have kids? He's like from, Compton. I was like, no, mom, he doesn't have any kids. So from what he says, he doesn't have any kids.
Hey,
so.
I don't want him coming after me just because I said that now. I mean, you know where I live.
Yeah, no, he no
Gonna
kids.
have like
so
rapper and his
how-
whole gang showing
how
up.
crazy is that? He doesn't have any kids, so it worked out. Like I said, I wanted a male version of me, and
Yeah.
look at that. I attracted because I could have attracted a guy older that would at least the likely chance of him having a kid, right? There's a very likelihood guys that if I dated older, they would have a kid, just like me. Likelihood of dating an older woman is having a kid,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So
But what made you like go from like liking young guys to like dating older guys?
I think it was more of one. As you get older, you become a little wiser, as in the sense of like, okay, I can't keep doing the same shit expecting different results, right? They say that's called insanity.
It is.
If you keep doing the same shit and expecting, why does that always happen? You're like, well, you keep doing the same shit. So I was like, let me attract older. So, and it worked, you guys. I attracted older, and yes. So
Okay, let's debate something though.
Okay.
Do you think women should go for younger guys or older guys?
I think it's like I said, it's not a cookie cutter. I met some guys who were younger. Like for example, my ex-husband, he's now 40.
Mm-hmm.
I met some guys younger than him that are much more very responsible. They have a higher ethics.
Mm-hmm.
They're really like on point that I can see that would work. He just unfortunately wasn't as responsible that I thought he was.
Oh.
So I can't sit here and label every young guy
The
as
thing is, like, I don't think every single guy, well, I don't think most guys that are younger than women are less responsible. I think like responsibility kind of coincides with like your personality.
Yeah.
Like some people might think I'm like irresponsible because I'm immature as fuck, right? I have a prank channel.
Have you seen my
I screw around.
TikTok?
No,
videos?
my
I'm so
TikTok videos
immature.
with my prank channel were worse. Okay.
I'm so immature.
No, me too. But the thing is, like, I think if you have responsibility and maturity, these are two different things. They don't really have like a linear relationship, right?
Yeah.
But like someone who is responsible that is younger, maybe he looks mature,
Yeah.
but he's actually responsible. He's probably more suitable than that older guy who's still a drunkard
Yes.
and is still probably abusive physically and emotionally to
yeah.
like his kids and to his wife.
I still
And-
see some guys that in their 50s, they're still going out bars and drinking. I'm like,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I get it. And then you got the 30-year-olds who are like hustlers out there. They're like busting their ass off,
Yeah.
So I totally doesn't matter, It's just luck of the draw, right?
Yeah. But
And-
I mean, if you had to choose, right?
Yeah.
Younger guys or older guys? What would you recommend to like women now?
I would say nowadays, just because times evolve and change, you
Yeah.
know, I think nowadays I would date an older guy.
Okay.
I
okay.
would personally, from what I've
Interesting.
seen.
Interesting.
They've been there. They've seen it all. They know what they want.
This is controversial.
is controversial.
This is why we're called Controvert. But I think that women should date younger guys.
Why is that?
I do.
Are we talking about because of sexual, like you got that? Where,
Assuming this guy doesn't want to have kids. then I think it's fine. Just go for like a girl that's older, because this girl will take you more seriously. Because girls like our age, back when I was like in my 20s, there's some girls that just were not serious.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that like I had trouble attracting women. It's that I did attract a lot of women, but at the same time, there's some girls that I would see, they were just kind of screwing around. And I'm like, okay, like you had a hoe past. Why would I take you seriously? You know what I mean? And you were recently a hoe.
Who hasn't been a hoe?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Even like older women that I dated, they were probably a hoe, but it was a really long time ago.
Yeah.
And so I think dating like girls that were like 35 and older, I was like, dude, like they're actually pretty legit, and they're mature emotionally.
Isn't it funny? Guys want to date older, but then women, they kind of want to have somebody older. It's like we're stuck here in this.
Well, I don't think so. I think guys still maturity. They still want a younger girl.
Oh yes.
It's
Looks
probably
wise.
just me. I think it's
wise,
probably just me.
I think it's looks wise is one thing, you know.
Yeah.
But beauty can fade, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think about it. There's so much they could be an arm candy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
They sit there and chewing their gum and looking at their Instagram, taking pictures. I mean, you sometimes want a little more substance too.
Yeah.
And I can see why guys do want substance.
Yeah, and that was the problem with me too. Like I went for like the most beautiful girls.
Yeah.
Or not even like the most, like above average. Okay. Yeah. My current partner, she's not like really necessarily like high in my ranking in terms of like looks. But she's above average. Yeah, she's good. The thing is, like, with my taste, I like more of like the fresh off the boat, like the fob girls. And she's Americanized. She's Americanized.
You want like $5, honey? I love you long time, like that shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that look, like the pale skin.
Oh.
Yeah, and their English isn't really that good. I like that look. So that's why at first I was like really fucked up in the head. It took me a year to realize actually she's good for me. And then I was like, now she has my kid, and I have a really good relationship with her.
That's awesome.
The most peaceful. And I never thought I'd say this, but like I had a fucked up way of thinking. It was like, okay, just go for like a girl who's like pretty good looking and then also has good personality. It's hard to find a girl like that.
Is she older?
Okay, so that's the thing. She's my age.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's my age. She's not older. That's the part where I contradicted my statement. I think going for a girl that's older, it's still great. The thing is, I want to have kids.
Yeah.
So that's why 10 years older than me, I was like, I can't do that.
Yeah. You
There's hesitation. I mean, even though that girl was pretty good, I still had some hesitation, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I could keep doing this. And so I had to cut it off. I had to end it with her. I still think that like older, okay, like a guy going for a girl like way younger though. For example, you're in your 30s, you go for a girl that's in her early 20s. She's on a different stage of life, right? And you probably won't be able to relate with her a lot of things. I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's your prerogative.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I don't see that there's a lot of depth with that, because you can't really connect with that person enough.
Yeah.
It's just more like a trophy wife at that point, And I think that's superficial.
Well,
There's a lot of girls out
what
there.
I've seen is like guys like I have friends who got married early.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got married in their 20s and they had kids young age.
Oh.
And here's the problem what I see when you're dating somebody young, a woman, and you're trying to help wife her up or something, right? And have babies. When she fucking turns 40, she's gonna fucking go out and be a hoe because she got locked down too early. She didn't get to go clubbing and drinking and having fun with her friends.
You're making me worry now about my
No,
current girl.
like, I'm
she's
just
super
saying-
feminine. She never done that.
I have friends. I was like, damn, you guys are still clubbing? Yeah, because they didn't get it out of their system.
Oh,
I
shit.
got it out of my system. I was going out, having fun and doing the whole bit. I'm so clubbed out. I don't even care.
Yeah,
but I
no,
have
me
friends
too.
in their like 50s. They're still going clubbing and shit. Oh my
Dude,
God.
that's whack.
Dude. And
Wow.
because you know why? They had kids too young of an age.
Yeah.
Like way
Yeah.
too young. They didn't get to have fun themselves. So
Yeah.
I recommend have fun, do whatever it is, and get out of your system before.
Oh, that's why I go for older guys now?
Yeah, go for older guys. Like get out of your system.
Then guys should go for older women too then. Because by your logic, right?
I wouldn't say you can't find somebody near your age and get that out of your system together. You know what I mean? Like but I'm happy that my boyfriend, he did so much at his young age. It's out of his system. He doesn't, even though he's always out in the clubs and DJing and all that stuff, he just wants to go home. Once he's done doing his set, he's like, fuck, I'm out of here. I love that.
That's wild.
I love it. I'm like, I don't have to worry about him. Like,
you see, I never understood that until like it actually happened with me. Like I was like crazy party animal, but then like when just like I guess up until like 2 years ago, I just like got pooped out. Not even when I had a kid.
Yeah.
I just got so pooped out from like clubbing, going like party fucking bitches all the time.
Yeah.
I was just so done with it. And people think now like it's because I had a kid that like I'm like this. I just stay home. I've been like this for a while, but now that I had a kid, it's exponentially increased that I don't go out.
Yeah.
But I think that's what having a kid does. It just kind of like polarizes whatever qualities you already have.
But see, it made it easier. Can you imagine if you're still being like, an a-hole, still on a club and having a baby? You'd be fucked. Your partner should be fucked. Because you'd be like, I gotta go out, honey. Like, finish breastfeeding, go to bed, and I'll see you at 2 a.m. Dude,
I feel bad for those relationships. Those relationships suck.
Yeah.
Like if you're those guys out there that it's like, okay, like I have a kid, but then I'm still going out to the club. Dude, that's a bad father figure.
Don't have a baby yet.
You could still go to the club, but not like all the time and going out. Like I hear some things from like some girls, some female friends of mine. They say like their husband goes out and he gambles. Like he sneaks out to gamble and goes and drinks and has like these girls like with him while he's doing all this stuff. I'm like, that's fucked up. There's also this girl, I'm like I said in the last episode, this girl that I'm really close to, she's like in her 40s. She said that like going for older guys though, it's kind of disgusting. She's like, ew. And I'm like, well, but you're in your 40s. You probably need a guy that's older so that he could take you seriously. Because when you're at that age now you need to go higher. Because like the guys that are younger than you, they won't really take you that serious. I think when you're younger than maybe 30 or 35 or so, maybe you could still date younger. But when you are past that, it's hard to do that.
It's true. And that's why I didn't go to like the bars and clubs to meet, when I was ready to date. You want to find a quality guy? This is what I did. Like, it was a time when my friend, he's a doctor. He's like, hey, come out to this event, like a tech medical event, right? And I was like, okay.
He attended that?
He was actually a speaker. He was one of the speakers. So, if you want to find quality people, you've got to go to these type of events, like tech events, business summit types, because you're going to find a person who is in that, working mode, responsibility. If you're going to go to the clubs, I'm going to find the guy who's like, just wants to bang and screw around. But he was actually one of the speakers. He was at a tech event, and I luckily happened to sit at his table. I was actually very lucky. It was a funny story. So when I got to the event, right, it's supposed to be a sit down dinner, and when I got there, there was a gentleman. He checked me in, and I kind of felt weird vibes. I could tell he was kind of trying to hit on me, and I found out he was the host. But a woman can always tell when a guy is like trying to prank.
Really. Yes. There's some girls that can't tell.
Okay, well I did. So it was funny. I could tell. He's like, hey, you're new. I said, yeah, I'm here. I'm here to meet with my friends. Sit down at their table. He's like, yeah, come on. I'll walk you to the table. When I got there, and mind you, I didn't want to go alone, but my friend and his wife was gonna attend, and they're like, yeah, just come. I got there. Their table of 10 was already taken. I couldn't sit with them. I was mortified because I came by myself, Who the fuck am I going to sit with now? Like strangers? I could tell this host, mind you.
He's hitting on you?
He was hitting on me. He's like, hey, why don't you sit at my table? I was like, oh, Lord. Like, I was like, fine. I didn't know he was the MC for the night. So he took me to the table at the front. And this is where all the speakers were sitting. This is where my future boyfriend was sitting.
Oh, okay.
I had no idea, but we sat one over.
So the MC was not hitting on you.
The MC was.
I mean, the MC was hitting on you, but then he was not your current boyfriend.
No, not at all. But because of him, he brought me
Oh,
to
he
the
got
table.
cucked.
He got cut, but he basically didn't realize he was being a wingman.
Oh,
he thought
shit.
he thought he was the man. He became the wingman. So,
That's crazy.
But what's funny was that because of me being willing to go to this event, I put myself out there. Mind you, you have to put yourself out there. It was the most uncomfortable thing.
Oh my God.
Even though I'm outgoing, but I'm an ambivert. I'm an introvert and an extrovert at the same time.
No. You're extrovert for sure.
No.
People always say that they're ambivert or whatever.
Dude, on Friday, Saturday nights, I'm in my house.
There's
locked up.
there's no way I'm an extrovert and you're an ambivert. You're so much more social than me.
So this is all for show. This is it. That's
This
it.
is all for showing my ass. That's crazy.
I do this
No
I do
way.
this for my business, but on Friday, Saturday nights, honey, I'm in my house,
Everyone-
locked up with my dog.
Everyone has those zones though, where it's like you just want your quality me time.
I'm like that all the time. Like,
Oh my God. Okay.
so
okay,
luckily
yeah,
I
keep
sat at the table, and that's how we started talking, and we exchanged numbers. I thought it was supposed to be like a business meeting because I was pitching an idea
Yeah.
to my so-called boyfriend at the time, and before you know it, we had dates and it evolved. So, but yes, it's one of those things where I didn't think I was going to date somebody older.
Oh.
I just, like I said, I just was
It didn't-
manifesting.
Did it not turn you off though? Like you're like, oh, this guy's older. He's like, because you say he's in his 60s, right?
Yeah, he turned 60 this year. He turned
Like, it
60,
doesn't-
but at that moment he was only 56.
It doesn't bother you though, like his physical appearance. You're like, oh,
He looks
like,
great. He looks fucking great for his age. Like when you look at him, you think he's like.
and the bedroom activities are
50
still fucking good.
Yeah,
Oh,
like he looks for his age at 60. He looks like he's like 48.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Same as you.
Yeah,
That's
we,
why-
we,
I
we
mean, you
both
got-
we both like work well together
Okay.
because people think I'm younger. People think like I'm a gold digger.
Dude, they're crazy. They're crazy. I seen her car. I'll show you guys later. What the hell? This is crazy, man.
I'm a gold digger, yeah, but
No way.
But it's funny that it just kind of worked out, like in that sense,
Yeah.
But yeah,
If he looked like not his age though, would it be like kind of a turnoff? Would he be like, oh, okay,
yes,
this
I
is a
have
little
I
bit-
have seen some 6-year-old like look, remember I'm a doctor. I see a lot of patients,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I sometimes some 6-year-olds they look like they're 80, and
Okay.
then you got 40s, they look like they're 40s, and when I found out how old he was, I was like, oh, but his personality was great. He's hardworking. He's very sweet, very kind. I love the qualities in him. So it didn't. Luckily, it didn't mind. Because I got to know him first.
But it would still bother
Because I
you, though.
wasn't interested in dating him. I wasn't interested in
If
dating
he was
him.
wrinkly, like an old man, you would be like, ah, hell no.
I guess you gotta turn off the lights. I don't know. Get started. Can't see, right?
At that point, would you just go for like a younger guy?
I guess so. But he was just so like he didn't act his age.
Okay.
When I say act his age, he didn't act old.
If a guy looked like Donald Trump, okay, but had his personality, and then it was a guy like me, okay, looked like me, and then just my personality, who would you go for?
It's a good question. There's a lot of factors.
Okay,
Are we talking about rich? Are we talking
let's
about
not-
rich now?
I
We're
don't
talking
want you to
about
feel like
rich?
I'm gonna be offended.
No. Are
Okay,
we talking about rich? There's a money factors in here.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
that makes
yeah.
a difference.
Okay, yeah. So
Money
everything,
makes everybody look good.
everything
money
like Donald Trump.
makes you look good.
Yeah. Okay, let's just say everything like Donald Trump.
Okay.
All right, but then you have this guy. He looks like me, but he's an asshole.
Oh, I wouldn't date you.
But he was making 6 figures.
But he's an asshole. After
Yeah,
a
he's
while,
an asshole.
After a while, the asshole kind of rubs on you. Like,
Okay, fine. He's regular.
He's regular.
He's regular. He's okay.
Okay.
He treats you well,
Okay.
but he makes 6 figures.
Okay.
But you have another guy, Donald Trump. He
Okay.
looks like Donald Trump, has a lot of money like Donald Trump. Who would you go for?
How's his personality? Donald Trump. Like Donald Trump is Donald Trump.
Yeah. You're super compatible with him.
I'll
But
go
he's
with
old and wrinkly. Probably bedroom activities not that great.
I mean, as it's funny. You have to understand. As you also get older, women, we hit this weird peak. We get sexual, and then we kind of start to like plateau.
Oh man, I don't know
just
about
letting you
that.
know.
I
I'm
mean,
just letting you know.
the thing is, I've been with some crazy MILFs.
Yeah, but you have to understand. How was their sexual activity? Like I said, did they get a lot?
No, that's what I mean. Their bedroom activity, it was crazy. It was.
You know, and I'm not saying like, but I don't know.
Oh, you're
money-
saying probably because they didn't get a lot back then.
Yeah.
They're like super like they want it now.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's,
Yeah.
it's like
yeah.
the woman who didn't go
I could-
out
yeah.
clubbing.
Yeah. I see that.
Man, they were like a home, being domesticated, nothing. Like, it was
Yes.
boring. Oh, man, they're wild child.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I could see that. Like they were like, oh, I never got this in my life. And I was like, dude, this MILF is crazy.
yeah.
Like it's this fucking auntie that's just like, oh shit, she wants this. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's a kid that never had to eat candy, never got to like eat all the candies once, and now it's like, fuck.
No,
I
it's
got the bonus
both. Like they
Yeah.
both don't. Like I never had that type of candy. I'm like, damn.
one. Yeah.
Oh shit. Like this type of auntie is like fucking nice candy. And then she's like, oh, this little boy is like a nice candy. I'm like, God
It's
damn.
like the shiny wrapper. Yeah, the whole like bit. Yeah, it's like a Costco size. I don't know. So
Okay, so
Yeah.
I guess you would go with like the older the Trump.
I love Trump. See, we're gonna go in there. So,
Nice.
You're-
Nice.
you're-
Nice. You're
I
staying in my
his,
house.
I love his demeanor. I love his humor. I love it. Like humor is a huge thing.
So you're more right wing, you think?
I am.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
I love
I like
family
that.
unit, family values.
I like
you know,
that.
logic. You know, I'm a businesswoman,
Yeah.
and Trump is a businessman. I'm sorry to say, like, if you're gonna run a country, you gotta be a business person,
Yeah.
right? Like people think that, oh, it's the most charismatic person. He's charismatic his own way, but he's also a businessman.
Some people would be like, oh, well, you like family values, but you don't have a kid, right?
It's okay. I just chose not to.
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
I have
But
3 wonderful
That's
nephews.
respectable. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kids are not for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and I chose not to have kids because I'm so busy taking care of my patients.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that I take care of my staff.
Like
my
here's the thing I
kids.
want to tell my viewers, like don't be disrespectful, right? Like you can still be very pro life,
Yeah.
but not have kids yourself.
Yeah,
You know,
for
it doesn't
sure.
mean like, oh, just because I believe in this, it's like, all right, like I'm not gonna have it myself, you know. It doesn't make you a hypocrite. Just like that's your beliefs, you know, and that's what works for what you want, you know.
For sure. And the reason why I didn't have kids is because when I was 8, my sister was born. I became a mom at 8 years old. I took care of her. I did the whole thing, the mommy thing.
Oh,
I bathed her, I fed her, I took her to school, like my sister.
Oh, your sister.
Yeah, so I became a mom at 8 years old. I already experienced motherhood. So when people say like, "Oh, I want to experience motherhood," I'm like, I experienced that at 8 years old. So I already got that off my bucket list. So I don't. Why would I want to experience that again? You know, and I've done it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for some people, it's like, "Oh, I can't wait to experience motherhood." I'm like, "Fuck, I already did it." Like, I already got the taste of it. You know.
All right. Well, if you could give like a final piece of advice to like maybe like Asian men out there, men in general, what's the like secret to attract like older Asian women? Because like
attract
there's gonna be a
older-
lot of Asian men watching this
Yes.
that would be like, oh shit, I want to learn some stuff on how to do that.
One,
be
you
like
gotta.
Panda.
One, you gotta be financially responsible. Financially responsible is the big key thing, because who doesn't want to be financially in a very positive environment?
Yeah.
Right. Like, I'm sorry, but
That's easy to say.
but money.
Most common sense thing.
People say like, "Oh, love." I get it, but man, I'd rather be, I don't say unhappy in a big house, and then love in a shack, like.
Oh.
But you got to have money. One, be financially responsible if you're going to want to take care of somebody, because I imagine men want to take care of their partner. Right? That's your thing. Like, you want to
No,
be able
I think
to
it
provide.
goes both ways.
Yeah,
should
it goes
go
both ways.
yeah.
But also, too, like, if that's what you're looking for in an older woman, be financially responsible. Respect that if she has kids or not. Because sometimes men are like, oh, she's got kids. Well, that's gonna be the take if you're gonna date somebody older. The odds are higher to have a kid. And does she also want to have kids anymore? Because
How about let's frame it in the perspective, because I'm thinking in a perspective like attract in general, not like long term. Because there's some times.
Are we just talking about like a one night thing? Shit.
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. Like there's some times I was like, shit, she got kids. I'm just gonna hook up with her.
Okay, so we're talking about like this is
just
not relation. This
gen-
is just
yeah, this is in general.
Oh man, shit. Okay, so what you gotta do is just look good, right? I know women are very attracted to an alpha So you're gonna have to be an alpha, not a fucking pansy. Go up to her, talk to her. If you see a beautiful looking woman, go and say hi to her.
Even if she's in her 40s, she's gonna care about the looks.
Because a woman wants to be like, ooh, he's confident. He got shit. Like he's got something. If that's what you're looking for. Mm-hmm. An older woman wants some confidence to.
Because I always thought like women in their 40s, they don't care about the looks, and that's how I wasn't getting any until like when I was like maybe 28, 29, with like MILFs. I was like exposed to this whole new. I was like shit.
But if you dress well, go up to a woman, buy her drinks, whatever she's with women, right, with her friends, buy her the table of drinks for the woman, and then go to the one and say like, hey, I want to buy drinks for you, but hey, I thought you're beautiful.
Damn, that's a lot of money. Buy the whole drinks for the whole table.
Shit, okay, I'm sorry. Like, what's cheaper? Go pay for a prostitute or buy drinks for a woman at a table? Like, what? Hello, if you're gonna spend $200 on a prostitute, that $200 in drinks is not much.
Let's say this is a guy making like 70K. He's just an average dude.
Wow, 70K, is that really gonna?
It's average. It's average in the US. Yeah. Okay. Well, 60K is the average. But above average a little bit.
Okay.
70, 80K.
Okay.
Let's even say like low 100K.
Okay.
6 figures.
And he wants. Oh man. And you're at a club and you see this beautiful woman. Well, how do you approach her? Like.
Let's assume. Okay.
Wait, what's the setting? I need.
Let's assume it's not the club.
Oh, okay.
Because we said not meet at the club.
Okay, right? where are we going here? Like, we're
okay,
at a restaurant?
She's a 40-year-old girl.
Okay.
And then it's
woman.
It's woman. Yeah, okay, women. Yeah, I just have a habit of saying girl. A 40-year-old woman, and she's on dating app Hinge.
Oh, okay.
And then she gets matched with this guy. He's like 28. Okay. And he's like making low 6 figures.
Okay.
What would he need to say to attract this MILF?
Wow. One is, I think, take charge of the situation. Maybe just like, hey, I would love to take you out. You look like a beautiful woman, and I think you would appreciate a really nice dinner. Yeah. And what do you say? Like, it's more of like.
What if he goes like, oh shit, I never date like MILFs, but you hot as fuck.
Then you're gonna attract the that kind of an older woman. Like there's different types of older women out there, right? Okay. Like that older woman who just wants to like wham bam and like please thank you ma'am, like kind of a thing. And then there's women that's a little more like, you gotta gauge it. I imagine you just gotta throw the darts and see what sticks. You know how they always say throw 12 things and see what sticks. If you throw that line out, there's one person's gonna stick.
Okay.
But one probably is gonna stick.
You just kind of have to adjust as you go.
I mean,
like you kind of have to see what kind of girl this women this is.
If that didn't work out for you guys, that hey man, like I've never dated a MILF, like yeah man, you'd be great. If that didn't work out for like the past few months, you better try a different method. Then I mean, well, remember we talked about insanity. You just keep trying the same shit and expecting different results.
Yeah.
Shit, then try something else. Try a different pickup line.
I don't know. The thing is, like, I don't really change up my tactic. I keep it the same. If I know she's a MILF, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm just going to still talk to her as she's the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there are some MILFs out there who they wouldn't really understand certain terms. Like, they won't know, like, what red flags are. They won't know what green flags are. Like, you won't... Do you know the term Riz?
Yes.
You see, that's crazy. Like,
because I'm on TikTok a lot.
You being 50 and you know the word Riz.
Hello, I'm on TikTok. I'm making videos all the time. I gotta learn all this lingo shit.
Even 40-year-olds that I talk to, they don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
They don't know what any of these means. Like they're They're like, what's bussin'? What does that mean?
That was like during COVID shit. That term came out. Yeah. Bussin'.
But I mean, I still treat them the same. But
if you're gonna get into, I would say, everything's a game, right?
Yeah.
You gotta learn how to play the game. So if you're gonna go into dating, you gotta learn the game. Like what's the moving parts going on?
You gotta learn everything.
You gotta learn
the young ones, the same ones your age.
You do. You gotta
know how to adapt.
Yeah, you do have to adapt. Like if I was single and I was dating, I would have to learn, because then all these young guys might come up and start saying these things. I gotta understand the lingo.
It's the same thing, because it's like you come across this girl or this woman. Fuck, I gotta stop saying that. You come across this woman that's like, she's super horny, And like you treat her the same thing, the same way, right? It's the same strat as if you have this girl that's 20 years old.
Yeah.
She's horny as fuck.
Yeah.
And vice versa, right? But if you come across a girl or a woman that's like super loyal, super probably timid,
Yeah.
you treat her more like you open up a little bit slower. with her, right?
For sure.
So you kind of have to adapt. And I think that's the advice that I would give. I mean, I could go deeper with this, but I'm not gonna go like super deep, right?
Well, you definitely gotta know how to play the game, right, of things and understand. You know, if you don't, then you're just gonna keep striking out for sure.
Yeah.
You know, so but yeah, everybody's different. You know, it's like me with my patients. Every patient is different. I can't expect them to be like, oh my God, I love the dentist. Majority of the time, I fucking hate the dentist. So I gotta treat them like, okay, you're nervous, you're scared, you're anxious. I have to basically like walk them through and baby them through it, you know, so that they get comfortable with me. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So same thing with women. You gotta walk them through it, and you know.
All right, a final question I have.
Okay.
If like you and your boyfriend currently, your current boyfriend, if you guys ended, would you go back to going for young guys?
When I go
Or you're just
back,
completely like, nah, screw it, I'm done. Older guys only.
I can
now.
never say never.
Okay.
Fair, right? Like
Yeah.
I can't say never.
But you still think younger guys are more attractive? In general.
In general, of course, if younger is always gonna be attractive, like
Yeah.
look wise, you know. But I noticed that I want to be able to vibe and have that social connection.
Oh, so finding someone closer to your age is probably more.
But it's
preferred.
interesting because my younger ex-husband at the time, socially, he didn't get a lot of the innuendos. Like,
Oh,
if
he's
that makes
old
sense.
in the
'cause
mind.
No, he was too young in the mind. Like, if we talk about like pop culture,
I see.
like pop culture stuff, he didn't know some of the shit that I would talk about.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was like hard to connect, if that makes sense. Like, you know, if I said Depeche Mode, he's like, oh, Depeche Mode, like, you know, or New Order. He didn't know some of that shit. Look at you. See? Look at that.
What the hell is she talking
These are
about right now?
these are music artists. Like, if you're in my age bracket, you'd be like, oh shit, like the 80s, you know, Depeche Mode, New Order, Pet Shop Boys, you know? See? Look at you. See? You're like, ugh. And you know, and then but then I talk with my current boyfriend. We actually have the same kind of pop culture.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Like, he loves the Three Stooges. I love the Three Stooges. See, it's like we
Okay.
can talk about shit like this. I love Lucy. He loves I Love Lucy too. Like, we have the same pop culture. I understand his era.
Yeah.
He understands mine.
So guys going for MILFs,
You gotta understand
you
their
guys gotta
fucking era.
understand like the older culture.
You
the
do.
80s
That's
and
a
90s.
huge thing. If you are able to pop some of that shit, they'd be like, "Oh my god!" Like, he knows I'm sad. Like, they're gonna be like,
It's kind of like now in this current generation, they love zodiacs. Girls love zodiacs.
Oh.
And so you see like guys who riz up girls like really well. They learn everything about zodiacs.
"Oh yeah."
It's like now if you want to go for MILFs, learn the 80s and 90s
You gotta
shit.
know their pop culture. Like, that's
Yeah.
that's the key thing.
But the thing is, I came across women that I didn't have to learn that stuff. Like, they were just like whatever about it. Like, I didn't have to learn
Because you're a
about
one
the-
night stand. Hello.
No. No. For me, these were girls that were serious with me.
Oh.
They weren't one night stands.
Oh, okay.
I mean, women. I gotta stop saying girls. I have the habit of saying girls. That's the thing. You know, I got shitted on in one of my videos. They were
Really?
they were like, why do you keep saying the kid?
The kid.
Like, when I refer my baby.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, I take care of the kid. I wipe the kid's ass.
The kid.
Yeah,
You called it the.
because it's like, you know, it's like, okay, take the kids out, you know?
Yeah.
Like, okay, like, you know, you see that in movies a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, are we going to take the kids out?
Yeah.
And so now just my mind is just domesticated into thinking I have to say the kids instead of my kid.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I don't know. And it sounds more hip, like the kid, you know what I mean?
I mean, everybody's gonna, you know, judge.
There's always going to be people shitting on everything.
You're never gonna please anybody.
Yeah.
Right. So,
But before we wrap this up, I want to tell you guys to check out Dr. Rosy Smile right here. Here's her TikTok. I mean, she just posts like really funny stuff.
it's a lot.
Don't you
cheesy
ever
stuff.
talk about the men that don't pay child support?
Because it's women like you who spread your legs for guys like that. Why don't you
Your
ever talk
reaction
about
is-
the responsibility of women who choose?
And then she does like more of like these wholesome.
I said, I don't
office
think
vibe
that he's
stuff.
good for you. How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
This one's funny. Like, do you ever see like a dentist or dental? What do you call it? Like a dental
office.
doctor?
We're very always like very stale, very like proper. You know, we have no personality.
Super stiff.
Yeah, majority of the time that is true.
Now,
Don't
you
get
may
me
have thought
wrong.
that was funny.
Look at this. Like any dentist out there would be like, this is a HR violation.
Now, you may have thought that was funny,
It
but what
is,
is
right?
And this one's funny too.
Oh yeah, I was doing this whole thing.
if you're Joe Rogan?
Really dumb enough to think I'd
I
take.
wanted to get to this one.
Wow, I am so.
Where was this one? This one was so. She actually has a really good ratings on Yelp, so make sure to check her out. And then if you live in the OC Tustin area,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where my dental office is. It's called Rosy Dental, and so I amazingly I get a lot of great patients from TikTok. So
yeah,
not just young people, a lot of older people on TikTok. People all ages are on TikTok now.
yeah. I mean, I still don't really use it.
Oh,
I
what?
just post. That's it.
Oh yeah. There's all ages now. I love TikTok. That's the best. But yeah, check me out. I'm the cheeky dentist. So I sometimes get myself in trouble, but other than that, it's pretty fun.
Wait, how do you get in trouble if you own the place?
Oh, one time I made this like really cheeky video. Like
Was
I
it
actually
about the cum thing?
no, not that one. But that's pretty
was
pretty cheeky.
controversial
That's
too?
controversial. One person or two people complained to me to the dental board actually.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I
okay.
actually had a call from the dental board.
That's crazy.
Yes,
dude.
and but what's funny was that they looked at my video. They're like, one, there's nothing wrong with your video, and I was like, yes, that's right, you know. And they were just like, yeah, you know, sometimes you're gonna have haters out there. I said, that's right. So, you know, haters be out
Was
there.
there like a second point? Like, is there something wrong with the ethics or something?
You know, they thought that I was being unethical. Like
Yeah,
it was
unethical. Yeah,
it was
that's
it was
different from,
it
like,
was
the law.
yeah. They
Yeah.
were like there was a
So
little
fucked up.
too. Oh, I remember the word was I was sexually grooming.
What?
Yes, it was not crazy where she was even the dental board agent, the representative. She was like, "Yeah, that was the word that they use, and I couldn't see that."
Oh,
but
she was a messenger. Got it.
she just wanted to review me.
Oh,
She
got
was
it.
actually reviewed my whole library of videos to make sure that
Fuck.
I wasn't sexually grooming. I was like, these are like cheeky videos. Like I would know better than to do any type of sexual grooming videos. And she was like, you're right. There's nothing wrong. But you know what? You're going to have haters out there. They're going to complain. And yeah. So,
Wow.
you know, not everybody can laugh at a joke. Right? You see it out there all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
People
yeah.
get offended easily nowadays. And
You say the one small wrong word, and then they're just like, "Oh my god."
He said that, and you're just like, "Oh my god!"
Crazy.
Like, yeah. So
Yeah. But anyways, check her out, guys, and then we're gonna wrap it up here. If you guys want to leave a comment for her to come back, I really hope she comes back. She's awesome. I mean, I love her energy.
we
love
could be
her
here
vibe.
for hours. Oh
For
my
real,
gosh.
like, but we have to cut it short because like people just don't have attention span nowadays.
No,
This is already
no.
50 minutes.
That's
That's crazy.
awesome.
But,
Thanks
yeah,
for having me on.
I'll see you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Peace out.
See ya.